Hey everyone and welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing amazing as always, and it's me Joe as always, and today I want to talk about something that I don't usually talk about on this channel, and that's cartoons. And to be more exact, I want to talk about the darkest episode of Family Guy today. Now again, this is not something that I do. I normally talk about horror movies and movies in general, I guess, but I don't really do cartoons. I don't really just do this stuff, but today I want to talk about the darkest episode of Family Guy, at least in my opinion, and that's the episode called The Story of Brenda Q. Now listen, I am a big fan of Family Guy. I know that many people hate Family Guy, and I totally get why, but I really do like the humor in the show, and it's just my guilty pleasure. Like when I just want to watch something, and I don't have like an entire 2 hours to watch a full movie, I'll just watch an episode of Family Guy and it makes me laugh. It really is just my guilty pleasure thing, and I really do like it. And the story of Brenda Q is a really interesting episode of Family Guy because it deals with some really heavy themes. So the episode basically begins with Quagmire ending up in a hospital just because of something that he did to himself, and he almost dies, and he's just lying in the hospital bed. His sister pays him a visit, but she's not alone. She actually has her abusive boyfriend, and it's a really interesting dynamic, to say at least. Well, basically he's an abuser, and he really just beats the shit out of her. A lot in the episode. Like, it's almost to a point where I just felt sort of uncomfortable just, watching this episode. And I know that it sounds weird because I'm talking about Family Guy here, but still, just something about it just felt really weird and just not quite Family Guy, because Family Guy usually doesn't deal with themes like this. Yeah, like they handled some of this stuff before, but it just felt different, And what I really like about the episode is that it sort of pushes sort of the ideas of how an abusive relationship can go, and what can come of it, and all the horrible things that can happen. And again, it's just something that I haven't seen before in Family Guy. And this is, by the way, an older episode. This is not new. This is not like season 2022. By the way, I watched the Christmas special and also the Halloween special, and I sort of enjoyed them. But again, this is an older episode. I believe it's like season 8, I believe. I am not quite sure. Anyway, basically, Peter, Joe, they basically come up with an idea to kill the guy, and they actually kill him at the end of the episode. And that's actually, I was surprised because they genuinely just, like, Quagmire basically crushes him with his scar. So that was sort of unexpected for a Family Guy episode. Yeah, like, this just felt dark, like, again, because I'm so used to Family Guy just being really upbeat and funny, and not really dark, and not really getting into, like, I know that Family Guy, quite frequently gets political and stuff like that, but not really they don't really go into some, like, more heavy themes, because, the show is so upbeat and funny, and so it just felt different. And honestly, I was just so surprised once I got finished with the episode. I was just thinking about it and what happened in the episode, and it stuck with me. Like exploring, toxic relationship like that in a Family Guy episode. And it genuinely gets deep and tragic, as Brenda sort of refuses to acknowledge at first that her boyfriend is, acting not in a good way towards her. So yeah, it was weird. It's a weird Family Guy episode, and if you haven't seen this Family Guy episode, I would definitely recommend it because it's something different and it has some just interesting stuff to say. And again, this is not the kind of video that I normally do. I normally talk about horror movies here, or movies in general again. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about this episode because it genuinely surprised me, and it is definitely something you should put on your radar if you like Family Guy. Anyway, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you so much, as always, for watching. I'll see you next time. Take care, and bye.